Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. And the Demon Deacons will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
The give on the option. Nice move to keep running. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up from 5 to the 23.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Demon Deacons offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good.
Taking a shot on the first play. Makes the catch on the left. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wake. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Snap it to the back. Got a little space. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense will corral the quarterback. Down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, and the defense comes out on top of the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Offense set on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous 1st down.
And the Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. Might be changing the route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Snap in the shotgun. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now it breaks into the open. Powers through. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. We've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Leads it with the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. It's caught. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. This is a really good call because that angle route is tough to cover, especially on a 3rd down.
And that's a really tough route to cover because the running back looks like he's going to the flats.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Spreads it inside the 10. Touchdown, Demon Deep. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Witherspoon.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And it'll be down right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
Now a lot of... To move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The inside handoff. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now to ship into the...
Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, he leads it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. And they'll just down it right there.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Demon Deacons in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get in shoes and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to run it to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Right back to the well. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the returner will be brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
Running over the middle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Quickly to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the 1st down.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stopped.
Turning it on! Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly complete. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. gets it out quickly. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job on the defense covering that thing up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got room at the 35. Wide open. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
To the air on first down. Hit as he throws. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job.
Takes it the other way. They're ripping off chunks of yards. They get it to the 33.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know
there he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. On the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. So now it's second and long. It's a draw. He breaks a tackle across the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Witherspoon. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Rides to back and leaves it.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Baldwin, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to